notice anything different with Mitch in the sixth inning there?
You know, Mitch pitched really well. You know, again, gave us a solid start, and you know, it seemed like the breaking ball started backing up a little bit. You know, command wasn't exactly where he wanted it to be, it seemed, and you know, you know, they barreled up some balls there.
Could it be a fatigue thing on a hot day?
Hot day, you know, and that was the thing. I mean, it was extremely hot out there, as you know, and he was up 99 pitches, and just looked like he maybe got a little bit tired and lost a little bit of command.
Did you allow yourself to dream for a second when Henry hit that ball? Did you think it had a chance?
Great at bat there. I mean, to be able to square that up, yeah. I mean, off the bat, you knew it was gonna be close, and unfortunately, just a little bit short.
Overall quality at bats today, because I mean, it didn't produce as much as you guys wanted. Obviously, 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position, and like I think this is 10 starts in a row, which Keller hasn't had at least 2 runs less of support.
Yeah, it's you know, we need to find a way to score some runs, and I think getting guys on base early, you know, especially that first inning there, first and second, and Brian hit a ball pretty good, and then Nick, you know, I thought had a really good swing, and you know, they just ran it down in center field. But you know, we just have to find a way. We got to find a way to come through with guys on base. We had some early base runners, and you know, just need to come up with that big hit.
I know offense has been a struggle for the entire season, but for whatever reason, it seems worse on days Mitch pitches. Any idea why that could possibly be?
I don't know. I mean, everybody in there would love to put up 10 for him and for all of our starters. You know, like I said, we just need to keep grinding and find a way to push more runs across to get a win.
Anything about Rocker today that maybe kept the team off balance with his cutter and curve?
Cutter looked good. You know, to me from the side, there were a few that he threw and running it up there. You know, low 90s. I think I saw one that might have been 95. I mean, he's got the power arm, and was mixing it up both sides, and was able to flip the curveball in at times too, and kept us off balance.
What did you
like
see
about the way that, you know, Carmen and Dennis finished this one off? I know Dennis has been really limited to none on the walks this month so far.
Yeah, Carmen came in, gave us some great length out of the bullpen. Again, it looked like he got tired there in the ninth, and Dennis coming in first and second, and able to, you know, get a fly out, ground out to Spencer, made a nice play, and you know, getting out of that inning give us a chance in the bottom to be able to come back, and then Henry almost clipped him.
What did you see on the play with Frazier in the third?
You know, he got just a little bit too close to it and couldn't make the play. I think that the thing that stood out to me, we talked a lot about O'Neill yesterday, and you know, him learning from, you know, the perceived mistake in the outfield, and I think that he did, because if you go back and you watch that play, if he waited until that ball got past Frazier, Higashioka's probably on third base, and he started going right away, backed him up, and held Higashioka to a double in that moment, which could have been a big run. And you know, they end up getting 2 there. You know, Frazier just probably got a little bit too close to it. It was in between diving and you know, and for O'Neill to be hustling over there to back it up, really great play there. And then on the rundown, you know, and when we got out at home plate and Henry ran it back, O'Neill ends up at second base. So those are the little things that, you know, that maybe go unlooked, you know, because it's not noticed, it's not, you know, sometimes seen, but he's continuing to learn, continuing to get better, and I just thought that, you know, Frazier got a little bit too close, but for O'Neill to be back there and back him up was great.
Donnie, I know that a lot of this is not his fault, but Mitch is 1 in 10 now. You worry that weighs him down a little when he looks in the box score and sees that?
I think it'd be natural to, you know, and trying to keep him up and keep him focused on the way he's pitching and how well he's pitched and how many opportunities he's given us to win the baseball game, and trying to, you know, talk to him about that and keep him positive on it, because there's some really good things with him, and you know, you cannot look at the record and, you know, let that drag you down, because he's pitched much better than 1 in 10. Thank you.